Welcome back to Auburn Doubledays Baseball here on the Doubledays YouTube channel. I'm Braden York, bringing you tonight's matchup between your Auburn Doubledays and the Newark Pilots. Last time out for Auburn on Sunday, they were in Newark, picked up a 7-2 win versus the same Newark Pilots they're playing tonight. Lane Little got the win, going 4 innings, giving up 2 runs, only one of them earned on 5 hits, striking out none, walking just 1. On top of the win, a positive outcome for the Doubledays pitching staff. In the game, only 1 walk was given out. Starting pitcher for tonight's game, 6'3" righty out of Furlong, Pennsylvania, Gene McGough. First batter he will face is the shortstop for the Pilots, Fernando Espinal. And we are underway here at Falcon Park with a strike. A little bit about McGough. 6 appearances, all of them being starts, a 2-2 record, 19 2/3 innings pitched, while striking out 29, walking just 14. Good enough for a 4.11 ERA, 0-2 count to the Pilots shortstop. And called strike 3, going down, looking to start the game is Fernando Espinal. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Second baseman T.J. Werner stands in. T.J. Werner followed by Kobe Menser. Those are the 3 that you'll most definitely see in this first inning, as the first pitch there swung on and missed for strike 1. Defensively today for the Doubledays, John Wheeler doing the catching, as that one's fouled straight back. Andrew Tan over on first. Dylan McKenzie at second. Mike Cervantes over at short. Asaf Lowengart at third. Outfield left to right. Tanner Kim, J.C. Peacher, and Christian Perez. 0-2 count. That one misses just outside on Werner. 1-2 the count. Called strike 3, back-to-back, backwards K's in the book for Gene McGough to open this game up. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Right fielder Kobe Metzner stands in. First pitch to Metzner in there for strike 1. Fouled straight back. Count quickly moves to 0-2. With the first 2 strikeouts here in this inning, McGough picked up his 30th and his 31st strikeout on the season. That's a ground ball back up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit, and Metzner has the first hit of the night with 2 outs. Brings up the center fielder, Aaron Whitley. 2 outs, runner on first for Whitley. That one's fouled off. No one won the count to Whitley. That one misses just inside. Count evens at 1-1. Whitley, a .393 hitter on the season. 23 games with the Pilots. The 1-1 pitch from McGough stays high, 2-1. McGough comes set with the 2-1 pitch. Runner breaks for second, foul ball straight back. Metzner will be forced to go back to first. Count evens back up at 2-2. Metzner, 3 stolen bases on the season. He's been caught once. He won't break on this one as that's a ground ball up the third base side, foul. Play made by Jacob Kachuba off the dugout in his normal spot down on the far side of the Doubledays dugout. Count stays at 2-2. That one's fouled off. We'll do the 2-2 once more. The 2-2 from McGough. That one's fouled out of play on the right side. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. Still in a 2-2 count. Runner breaks for second. That one's fouled back out of play. We'll go for the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Here still in a 2-2 count. Ninth pitch gets away, breaking for second there was Metzner. He'll reach second safely. Count moves to full on the Newark center fielder. Worth noting, this game just 7 innings today. Much like the game they had on Sunday against this same Pilots team. That one stays high. And Whitley draws a 2-out walk. That brings up the left fielder, Alex Duffy. Duffy in just his 14th game here with the Pilots. That one's fouled straight back, 0-1. That one stays low, blocked by Wheeler. 1-1 the count. First and second, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. The 1-1 from McGough. That one's grounded up to the first baseman, Andrew Tan. He'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 3 unassisted to end the top of the first inning. The Doubledays look to get the bats going here. Peacher, Cervantes, and Cesarini lead off the bottom of the first inning when we get back from a short break. Bottom of the first inning here at Falcon Park. JC Peacher stands in, leading off for the Doubledays tonight. On the mound, Price Dobby for the Pilots. His 6th start. All 6 of his appearances have been starts. This will be his 7th, an 0-4 record through 25 and 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 16, walking 38. First pitch to Peacher, inside, ball 1. Peacher gets the bunt down, fielded by Dobby on the mound, thrown over to first, not in time. Peacher beats out the throw and starts the game off with an infield single.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Mike Cervantes.
Shortstop Mike Cervantes stands in now. Runner on first, no out. Peacher 4 stolen bases on the season, yet to get caught stealing. Cervantes, a .267 batting average, this being his 27th game with the Doubledays. First pitch, line drive, grabbed by shortstop Fernando Espinal. A line out from Cervantes is the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up Ryan Cesarini, the designated hitter in tonight's game. Defensively for the Pilots, Gage Boatman doing the catching. Matt Kinney over on first. TJ Werner at second. Fernando Espinal with the great grab at short. Matt Fabian at third. And the first pitch of the at-bat to Cesarini. Peacher breaks for second. The throw not in time. Peacher will have his 5th stolen base of the season. Outfield left to right for the Pilots. Alex Duffy, Aaron Whitley, and Kobe Metzner. 1-0 the count to Cesarini. That one stays low, ball 2. The rest of the lineup for the Doubledays batting-wise is Lowengart to follow Cesarini, then Hanson, Kim, McKenzie, Tan, Perez, and Wheeler. That one's grounded to second, fielded by Werner, thrown on to first in time for the out. Peacher will make his way over to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 34, Lowengart.
That brings up the third baseman, Asaf Lowengart. Lowengart leading the Doubledays with 19 RBIs. Stands in with a pretty good chance here. 2 outs, runner on third. First pitch to Lowengart. Stays high, ball 1. The 1-0, a fly ball right side, going back as Espinal. He'll call it. And they'll collide, but the catch will be made by Espinal. That'll be on F6 to end the bottom of the first inning. Doubledays threatened with the runner on third, but he'll be stranded. We'll be right back to start the second inning of play here from Falcon Park. Fabian Kinney and Boatman do up for the Pilots here in the top of the first inning. Gene McGough out to start his second inning of work for the Doubledays. All of McGough's appearances have been start, this being his 7th. First pitch to Matt Fabian, swung out and missed for strike 1. His shortest outing, 1 1/3. His longest being 5. The 0-1 stays high, 1-1 the count. This only being a 7-inning game, I would be shocked if Coach Julian lets McGough go 5 innings. The 1-1 in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Foul ball, right side, that'll get out of play. First game against Newark that McGough is pitching, and he's pitched against Utica, Niagara, Jamestown, Amsterdam, and Glens Falls. The 1-2 stays inside. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 line to Dylan McKenzie. He'll grab it off a bounce, throw over to first in time for the out. That brings up the first baseman, Matt Kinney. Kinney, a .245 hitter through 16 games with the Pilots. First pitch in there for strike 1. Breaking ball gets him swinging. 0-2 the count now to the Pilots' first baseman. Breaking ball gets him swinging. Third strikeout of the game for Gene McGough. And that puts McGough in sole possession of the team-leading strikeouts. That's his 32nd. Passes Connor Kinney, sitting at 31. No one on, 2 outs for the catcher, Gage Boatman. First pitch to Boatman called strike 1. A blooper towards first. Coming in is Christian Perez. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out here in the top of the 2nd inning. We'll be right back to start the bottom of the 2nd here from Falcon Park.
Hansen.
Luke Hansen leading off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the second inning. Hansen in the extra hitter spot for tonight's game. Kim and McKenzie to follow after him. Bryce Dobby out to start his second inning of work. This is his second appearance against Auburn. He went 5 innings in the first game of the season, June 3rd. First pitch to Hansen in there for strike one. In those 5 innings, he gave up 3 runs on 3 hits and 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Auburn ended up winning that game 11-1. Dobby would go on to get the loss put on his record as Hansen grounds one up the middle, fielded by Espinal at short, thrown on to first in time for the out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 38, Tanner Kim.
Tanner Kim, the left fielder for the Doubledays, stands in. Getting a word from Luke Hansen, probably about a pitch he just saw. He'll stop and give some advice to the on-deck hitter Dylan McKenzie as well. First pitch, breaking ball, inside misses. 1-0 the count to Tanner Kim. The 1-0, a line drive right side. That'll get through. And Tanner Kim will have the second hit of the night.
Now batting second baseman, number 25, Dylan McKenzie.
That brings up the second baseman for tonight's game, Dylan McKenzie. First pitch to McKenzie misses for ball 1. Tanner Kim, 1 stolen base on the season. The throw over is not in time. Hasn't been caught stealing, so he's 1 for 1 on stolen bases. As McKenzie grounds one to third, fielded by Matt Fabian, thrown on to first in time for the out. Moving up to second is Tanner Kim.
Now batting first baseman, number 14, Andrew Tan.
Runner on second, 2 outs for the first baseman, Andrew Tan. Tan in his 21st game with the Doubledays. First pitch misses high, ball 1. The 1-0 misses inside, ball 2. Two and 0 the count to the Doubledays first baseman. The 2-0 fouled off out of play. 2-1 the count. Doubledays in a little bit of a playoff race, 1.5 game out of a playoff spot with just 3 weeks remaining in the regular season. 2-1 the count on Andrew Tan. Fly ball out to center. Camping under it is Aaron Whitley, and he'll make the catch for the third out here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back to start the third here from Falcon Park. Sebastian Pike leading off this top of the third inning for the Pilots. Gene McGough out to start his third inning of work. First pitch misses, ball one. The 1-0 misses. Pike ahead in the count, 2-0. That's a blooper out towards first. Andrew Tan will make the catch for the first out here in the top of the third inning. A little blooper out to first. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Jake Given. Given a 175 hitter through 15 with the Pilots. First pitch he sees, misses, ball one. That one in there. 1-1 the count. Swung on and missed, strike two. 1-2 the count. One out, no one on here in the top of the third inning. Count evens at 2-2 after that one. This is low. The 2-2, check swing. Ball three, count moves to full now on the Pilots' designated hitter. Full count pitch from McGough. That one catches the outside corner, called strike three. Going down looking is Given for the second out here in the third inning. The lineup turns over. Fernando Espinal stands in. A strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Check swing from Espinal. Peel down to first, says he didn't go. 1-2 the count to the Pilot shortstop. The 1-2 from McGough. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Going down, swinging in Espinal. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Pilots here in the third. We will be back for the bottom of the third inning where the Doubledays look to open up the scoring here at Falcon Park. Christian Perez leading off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the third.
Number 7, Christian Perez.
First pitch from Price Dobby, outstarting his third inning of work. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Perez followed by Wheeler. Then the lineup would turn over, and Peacher will get another chance. 0-1 the count to the Doubledays right fielder. Shows bunt, gets it down up the third base line, fielded by Boatman, thrown on to first. That'll get away. Rounding first is Perez. Throw over to second. Perez will slide into second safely. They're going to call Perez out. Not sure what the call is. He was safe on the throw to second. The out was called by the home plate umpire. Might have been an out of the baseline, quite possibly.
It may have said he was inside baseline. It's a really bad call. Yeah, but he's a left.
It looks like it might be an obstruction call on the Doubledays right fielder. John Wheeler, the catcher, the next batter for the Doubledays. Doubledays fans very not happy with the call made by the home plate umpire. One out, nobody on for the catcher, John Wheeler. First pitch from Dobby to Wheeler. Swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 from Dobby. Swung on and missed for strike two. Wheeler behind in the count, 0-2. No one on, one out here in the bottom of the third inning. Swung on and missed by Wheeler. Going down on strikes is Wheeler for the second out here in the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting center fielder number 31, JC Peter.
The lineup turns over. Center fielder J.C. Peacher stands in. Peacher on a bunt single back in the first to lead off the game. First pitch to him here, lined into right. Catch made by Kobe Metzner for the third out. In the bottom of the third inning, we'll be right back to start the fourth inning of play here from Falcon Park.
That means that our next game will be this Thursday, July 14th.
Top of the fourth inning here at Falcon Park. TJ Werner, the second baseman, leading off for the Pilots.
Leading off for Newark, the second baseman, number 8, TJ Werner.
Werner, a strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch he sees, he'll foul straight back. Owen won the count. That one inside. 1-1 the count. Gene McGough starting his fourth inning of work for the Doubledays. 1-1 the count. Foul ball straight back. 1-2 the count. A 1-2 misses outside count, evens at 2-2. Fly ball right side, chopping foul, that'll get out of play. 2-2 the count. Drop third strike, thrown on to first for good measure. In time for the out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Kobe Metzner.
That brings up the right fielder, Kobe Metzner. Metzner a single back in the first, the sole hit of the game for the Pilots. First pitch he sees misses high for ball 1. That one misses ball 2. 2-0 the count. 1 out, no one on here in the top of the 4th inning. The 2-0 from McGough. That one in there called strike 1. Called strike 2. Count evens at 2-2 to the Pilots right fielder. Swinging a grounder, fielded by McKenzie at second, thrown on to first in time for the out. Two outs, no one on for the center fielder, Aaron Whitley. Whitley walked back in the first inning. Stands in now with no one on and 2 outs. First pitch fouled straight back off the mask of catcher John Wheeler. Seems to be all right. He'll adjust his skull cap and get ready for the 0-1 pitch. That one misses low. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Checks his swing, fouls it off. 1-2 the count. One and two, swung on and missed. Strike 3, going down on strikes is Whitley. 3 up, 3 down for the second inning in a row. Go the Pilots, and we'll be back for the Doubledays half of the 4th here from Falcon Park. Bottom of the 4th inning here from Falcon Park. Mike Cervantes, the shortstop, leading off for the Doubledays. Ryan Cesarini, Asaf Lowengart to follow. Bryce Dobby out to start his 4th inning of work. One warming up down in the Pilots bullpen. Can't quite see a number. Cervantes grounds that one to short. Fielded by Espinal. Thrown on to first in time for the out. Ryan Cesarini stands in. No one on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch, fly ball right side, chopping foul. That'll get out of play. 0-1 the count to the Doubledays designated hitter.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
What?
We've got like 200.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
We were throwing away probably.
The 0-1 misses outside. 1-1 the count. 1 out, no one on. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-1. A fly ball out to center. Camping under it is Aaron Whitley. A few steps back, and he'll make the catch for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 4th.
You ready? Now batting the 3rd baseman, number 34, Lowengart.
Now standing in the 3rd baseman, Asaf Lowengart. 2 outs, no one on. Just 3 hits total in the ball game. 2 from Auburn, 1 from Newark. First pitch to Lowengart, misses, catches the outside corner. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 misses inside. 1-1 the count. Dobby comes set with the 1-1. And that one misses low. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 from Dobby. That one misses. 3-1 the count to Lowengart.
Hey, don't announce any merch thing. They're posting on stand up right now. Merch stand.
The 3-1 from Dobby. In there, called strike 2. Full count now to the Doubledays 3rd baseman. 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the 4th inning. The full count pitch from Dobby. That's a fly ball out to left, going back, moving back is Duffy. He'll look up, and it'll go. A home run for Asaf Lowengart, his 1st of the season. 2nd homer of the season for Lowengart. 1st here at Falcon Park. A quick trip around the bases, and the Doubledays have opened the scoring here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now batting the extra hitter, number
1-0 ball game. That'll bring up The extra hitter, Luke Hansen.
Shades of Anthony Rendon in 2011.
That one misses for ball one. An absolute moonshot from Asaf Lowengart. Off of the batting tunnel out in left field. The 1-0 pitch from Dobby, fouled out of play, straight back. 1-1 count to the Doubledays extra hitter for tonight. That one misses in the dirt. 2-1 the count. That's a tough plate appearance to follow up. Moves the count to full and then hits an absolute tank to left field. 2-1 the count. Two and one, grounded to short, fielded by Espinal, thrown on to first in time for the out. Doubleday score one from the Lowengart home run. We'll be back to start the fifth inning of play here from Falcon Park.
Hey fans, we'd like to remind you that we have 2 more post-game fireworks.
Top of the fifth here at Falcon Park. Duffy, Fabian, and Kinney due up for the Pilots.
Leading off for
McGough starting his fifth inning of work. This would tie his longest start. Should he finish this inning? No one warming up down in the Doubledays bullpen. And that one's fouled at the plate. 0-1 the count. Jacob Kachuba making his way down to the Doubledays bullpen. Not sure if he'll be the one to throw. Talked to him after the last home game. Said he's usually a messenger between the dugout and the bullpen. Second pitch, rather. Called strike two. 0-2 the count. So him going down there could mean he's throwing or someone should probably get up and start moving around. The 0-2 grounded foul up the first base side.
No, he still does. Yeah, he still does.
McGough comes set with the 0-2 pitch. That one stays high. Ball one. The 1-2. Foul left side. That'll get out of play.
Yeah, definitely.
The 1-2 pitch from McGough. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Going down, swinging is Alex Duffy for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting third baseman number 25, Matt Fabian.
Third baseman Matt Fabian stands in. Fabian, a ground out victim, back in the 2nd.
What's the question today?
First pitch fouled straight back.
Really?
0-1 the count. That one misses outside. 1-1.
I still think we gotta use the who won the World Series in '94.
The 1-1 from McGough. Called strike 2. 1-2 the count.
I think that's
Fabian not happy with that. Turned around. Seemed a bit frustrated with himself. The 1-2 from McGough. A fly ball into right. That'll drop in fair territory. Rounding first is Fabian. Making his way to second. Tripping is Perez. He'll make his way all the way to third. And that'll go in the books as a triple for Matt Fabian.
Now batting the first baseman number 20, Matt Kinney.
Runner on third, 1 out. Matt Kinney, the first baseman for the Pilots, stands in.
I remember watching it.
First pitch misses, ball 1.
I remember that.
1-0 the count. 1 out, runner on third. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Count evens at 1-1.
I think Tampa Bay should move to Montreal.
Using the bands is Jacob Kachuba. So if I had to make an educated guess, I would think he's probably next up for the Doubledays, as that'll go to the right center gap. Scoring from third will be Matt Kinney. And staying at first
Let's throw the ball
is
around.
Kinney.
Line there we go.
Throw down to second in time for the out.
Just like we dropped.
Kinney gets caught trying to make his way to second on the overthrow from Cervantes. Scoring on the play, though, is Matt Fabian, so we do have a tie ball game. Two outs, no one on for the catcher, Gage Boatman. Boatman flew out to right back in the 2nd inning. First pitch in there for a called strike 1. That one's fouled up the first base side. 0-2 the count.
Maybe Baltimore?
The 0-2 from McGough. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Throw down to first for good measure. And going down on strikes is the catcher, Boatman, for the third out here in the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back to start the bottom of the 5th here from Falcon Park. And the motion from head coach Ben Julian says Jacob Kachuba has the 6th inning pitching. Tanner Kim leading off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the 5th inning. A 1-1 ball game here at Falcon Park. Kim followed by Mackenzie, then Tan.
You know who was on deck?
Bryce Dobby still on the mound for the Pilots.
Yep. Really nice.
First pitch to Tanner Kim misses for ball 1. Kim a single back in the second. He would end the inning stranded on second base.
Some down. Al down.
The 1-0 from Dobby. Fouled off the third base side. 1-1 the count. Time called by Tanner Kim at the plate.
We have 3 hits.
Great.
Yeah.
Asaf's got one. Feature's got one.
Damn, Ken.
The 1-1 in there, called strike 2 on the inside corner. 1-2 the count.
Thank you.
Preferred not to say the name.
Bryce Dobby's longest start, also 5 innings.
Should say that.
That one misses. Count evens at 2-2. Still one throwing down in the Pilots bullpen.
Middle 6, sorry.
The 2-2 from Dobby. That one's grounded to short, fielded by Espinal, thrown on to first in time for the out. That is the 4th ground out to the Pilots shortstop, Fernando Espinal. Worth noting, Espinal, very familiar with this field, attended Cayuga Community College, who also uses Falcon Park as their home field. Second baseman for the Doubledays, Dylan McKenzie, now stands in. One of Espinal's teammates at CCC, also a teammate on the Pilots, Hazel Martinez. Not in the lineup tonight.
Hazel's playing first.
Hazel is in the lineup tonight. I've just been notified he has been subbed in and is now the first baseman for the Pilots.
Yeah,
2-0 the count on McKenzie.
Hazel Martinez is playing first for Newark now.
The 2-0. A line drive into left center, moving over is Whitley. He'll make the catch on the run for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting first baseman number 14, Andrew Tan.
That brings up the first baseman, Andrew Tan.
Here's the trivia question. Who has the record for most consecutive games played in the MLB? Too easy.
Is it Pujol? Pujols? Who's number 1? Yeah. Who's number 1?
First pitch to Tan, drops down to a knee on a swing for strike 1.
That's unfortunate.
2 outs, no one on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Doubledays tied with the Pilots, 1-1. The 0-1 pitch from Dobby, that one misses high, ball 1.
How's this kid? 2016.
The 1-1,
Jimmy.
the count
What's up?
to the Doubledays first baseman.
Or games total?
Games played in a row.
Oh. Never mind.
The 1-1, a line drive out to center, taking one step in is Whitley, and he'll make the catch. For the third out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be right back to start the 6th here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Doubledays here in the top of the 6th inning. Jacob Kachuba gets the ball from Gene McGough.
Now pitching for the Doubledays.
McGough going 5 innings, giving up 1 run on 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. He faced a total of 18 batters.
The extra hitter, number 29, Sebastian Pike.
First batter that Kachuba will face, Sebastian Pike, a flyout victim back in the 3rd. This will be Chewy's 12th appearance. In the first pitch, a fly ball out to left. Tanner Kim will make the catch on the run for the first out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Hitter number 11, Jake Gibbon.
That brings up the designated hitter, Jake Given. A little bit about Kachuba, a 6'2 sophomore from Hiram College. This is his 12th appearance, a 1.12 ERA through 16 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, 7 walks. First pitch to Given, swung on and missed for strike 1. That one misses low, 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 fouled right side. That'll get out of play. 1-2 the count.
Longest home run, right? No, I'm asking.
That one fouled towards the Pilots' dugout. Count stays at 1-2.
Wonder how. Ooh, that'd be
This is just Chewy's 2nd time pitching against Newark. Last time came on July 10th. That one's grounded, fielded by Dylan McKenzie at 2nd, thrown on to 1st, in time for the out.
no, Fernando.
That brings up the shortstop, Fernando Espinal.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Fernando Espinal.
Back to what I was saying before. Chewy pitched against Newark back on Sunday. He went 1 inning, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. He faced 3 batters.
We just found them. Yeah, we just found them.
Didn't get a decision, didn't get a save, but a 7-2 victory for Auburn nonetheless. Espinal grounds that one to 3rd, fielded by Lowengart. Throw on the run in time for the out. 3 up, 3 down, go the Pilots in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the 6th here from Falcon Park. Christian Perez set to lead off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wheeler and Peacher to follow after Perez. Perez called out on the interference call back in the 3rd. Doubledays fans here in the midst of the loudest fan competition. First pitch to Perez of this at-bat. Swung on and missed for strike one. Owen won the count to the Doubledays right fielder. And they're called strike two, 0-2 the count. Bryce Dobby out starting his 6th inning of work. To the count to the Doubledays right fielder. The pitch from Dobby misses outside, 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Gets away from the catcher Boatman, thrown on to first in time for the out.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, John Wheeler.
That brings up the catcher John Wheeler. Wheeler was a late addition to the lineup. Connor Bralo was slated to catch before the game. Took a ball off of the shoulder. Talked to him a little bit earlier, said he is okay, but is going to take the night off to let that shoulder heal. John Wheeler in the lineup instead. First pitch to him here called strike one. Wheeler was a strikeout victim back in the 3rd. Before the strikeout to Christian Perez, Wheeler was the lone strikeout of the night by the Doubledays. The 0-1 from Dobby. That one behind Wheeler. 1-1 the count. One and one the count to the Doubledays catcher. That one catches the outside corner for strike two. Wheeler behind in the count, 1-2. Quiet down in the Pilots bullpen now. There was one throwing. Now everyone's up on the fence watching as that one misses for ball two. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 to Wheeler. Stays high. Count moves to full here with one out and no one on in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dobby comes set with the full count pitch. A breaking ball that hits the jersey of Wheeler, and he'll make his way down to first.
Center fielder, number 31, J.C. Peacher.
J.C. Peacher stands in as the lineup turns over. A single and a fly out on his line for the night. Stands in with the runner on first and one out. Wheeler, no attempted stolen bases on the season. First pitch to Peacher. Strike one. The 0-1 misses outside. 1-1.
And probably most realistic is that. Although I don't know. I'm just wondering how always people bracket. Because from watching walking, it didn't seem to be like that many people.
The 1-1 breaking ball stays high. 2-1 the count.
Yeah.
Peacher looking to reach for the second time tonight.
And we had some groups that could go
2-1 the count. 1 out runner on first here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A 1-1 ball game between the Doubledays and the Pilots. Throw over to first, not in time. Wheeler dives back safely. The 2-1 from Dobby. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. Peacher not happy with that call by the home plate umpire. The call that stays, though, count evens at 2-2. Sun starting to poke out as the clouds move through. The 2-2 from Dobby. Swing and a miss from Peacher on the breaking ball, going down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Alphabetical shortstop number 5, Mike Cervantes.
2 outs, runner on first for the shortstop, Mike Cervantes. A line out and a ground out on his line for the night. Looking to reach for the first time. Snap throw over to first by Dobby. Not in time as Wheeler dives back safely. Breaking ball stays inside on Cervantes. 1-0 the count. That one misses outside. 2-0 the count. Cervantes 11 walks on the season, a very patient hitter.
Yeah, I had to move for that last stream because there was a lady right there where I was standing and she said move. She said,
The 2-0
announcing while I was standing.
fouled off. 2-1 the count.
That's not how the concussion works.
Like, you're at a baseball game? I just walked away.
Cervantes might be a patient hitter, but not as patient as the man on deck. Ryan Cesarini leads the Doubledays with 17 walks. Home plate umpire making his way back towards the plate. And Cervantes steps back in. 2-1 the count on him. 2 outs, runner on first. Throw over to first. Wheeler crawling back to first safely that time. The 2-1 from Dobby. Fly ball right side. That'll get out of play. Count evens at 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, runner on first here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 2-2 from Dobby. That one misses outside, and the count moves to full.
How could it be like things like Hunts and Chiefs? It was charge a little bit more for it. And have some of the things here.
Dobby looks in and gets the sign from Boatman. Doesn't like the first few. Finally gets one that he likes. Comes set with the full count pitch. Cervantes will foul that one off. The full count releases the runner, so Wheeler will be going on the first motion towards home plate. Doesn't want to get caught going too early and possibly getting picked off.
I'm thinking like if he gets on base, he'll be a good chance to score.
Dobby comes set with another full count pitch. That one will stay inside, and that one hits Cervantes. He'll make his way down the second hit batter of the inning. Both of them coming on full counts. And it looks like the coach for the Pilots is going to go out and talk to his starter. Ryan Cesarini will be the next batter. Just a three-man meeting between the coach, the catcher, and the pitcher. Meeting adjourned. Everyone will make their way back. And Dobby will stay in the game here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Already his longest appearance of the season. His prior longest, just 5 innings. Cesarini a fly out and a ground out on the night. And it looks like on the pickoff attempt towards second, they're going to call a balk, and that'll move Cervantes to second and Wheeler to third. That'll be second and third with 2 outs. And it looks like the Newark coach wants a little bit of an explanation. Not sure he's happy with the one that he got, but he'll make his way back to the dugout. Second and third, 2 outs for the Doubledays designated hitter, Ryan Cesarini. First pitch to Cesarini, gets away. They're going to say it hit him in the foot. Wheeler forced to make his way back to second. That'll load the bases. All runners on base have reached by getting hit by a pitch. Cesarini thought he jumped over that one, which would have allowed Wheeler to score. That one brings up the third baseman, Asaf Lowengart. We'll take you back to the 4th inning in a full count. Lowengart hit an absolute bomb out to left field, homered to score the Doubledays' only run thus far. Stands in now, a great opportunity, 2 outs and the bases loaded. First pitch outside. Wheeler breaking for the plate on the wild pitch, and he will score. Doubledays up a run. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Second and third, 2 outs. Doubledays now up 2-1.
Who will airmail the ball and hit the top of the fence in the bullpen?
A fly ball right side from Lowengart. Chopping foul, that'll get out of play. Bottom of the 6th inning. Just one more inning to go here in this 7-inning bout between the Doubledays and the Pilots. 1-1 the count to the Doubledays' third baseman. The 1-1 called, strike 2. 1-2 the count. Dobby gets a sign he likes. Comes set with the 1-2. The 1-2 grounded, fielded by Fabian at third. Thrown on to first in time for the out. Doubledays threatened with the bases loaded. End up scoring just one. Take a 2-1 lead heading into the 7th inning. We'll be right back with that action here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Doubledays here in the top of the 7th inning. Will Ray takes the ball from Jacob Kachuba. Chewy going just 1 inning. No runs, no hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He only faced 3 batters. Got fly out and 2 ground outs. Will Ray will take the ball. Ray, a 6'1 freshman at Wake Forest University. A Demon Deacon here on the Doubledays. This will be his 7th appearance of the season. A 1-1 record through 8 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 7 walks. This will be his 2nd time pitching against the Pilots. His last time, July 2nd, where he went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts, no runs. Stands in now. A 2-1 ball game in favor of the Doubledays. Doubledays looking to get 3 quick outs, and the game will be over after that. The Pilots looking to extend the game at least another 3 outs and get 1, possibly 2 across. First batter that will face Ray, the second baseman, TJ Werner. Werner, 2 strikeouts on the night. First pitch he sees misses inside, ball 1. Next pitch misses, 2-0 the count. Ray, not only a pitcher, but also an outfielder for the Doubledays. He's appeared in 6 games in the field. A 125 batting average. As that's a fly ball out to center. Peach will camp under it. Take a couple steps to his left. And he will make the catch for the first out here in the top of the 7th inning. That'll bring up the right fielder, Kobe Metzner. First pitch to Metzner misses low, ball 1. Metzner a single and a ground out. The 1-0. In there, called strike 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 breaking ball stays high. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to the Pilots right fielder. 2-1 pitch from Ray. Stays outside, 3-1. That one misses inside. And Metzner will draw the 1-out walk. Aaron Whitley, the center fielder now, stands in. He walked back in the first and struck out in the fourth. That one in there for strike one. Owen won the count to the center fielder. The 0-1 from Ray misses. Ball one. Metzner, 3 stolen bases. He's been caught once. Stands at the tying run on first. The 1-1 misses low. 2-1 the count. Little meeting at the mound from John Wheeler. He'll go out and talk to Will Ray. 2-1 the count to the Pilots. Whitley stands in, ready for 2-1 pitch. Breaking for second is Metzner. Throw from Wheeler. A little off target. And he will get there safely. And Metzner has his 4th stolen base of the season. Takes the double play out of order for the Doubledays. 3-1 the count to the center fielder. The 3-1 from Ray. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. Full count, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. That's a foul ball out of play on the right side. Count will stay full. Ray gets a sign he likes, comes set with the full count pitch for the 2nd time. Throws that one lined into left, and that'll be caught by Tanner Kim. Throw to second, and they will get Kobe Metzner. The double play will end the ball game here at Falcon Park. Heads up play from Tanner Kim to come in, make the catch, then grab Kobe Metzner. A little too far off second base. Doubledays take a 2-1 win here at home. They're off tomorrow, back home on Thursday as they take on the Elmira Pioneers. Until then, I'm Braden York. I hope to see you on the stream on Thursday. Until then, have a good one, everybody.